It gives me great pleasure to provide you with some words of wisdom during these uncertain times in our lives. You have been tested through your graduate program, especially law, if I do say so myself, and now prepared to enter and take over the workforce with your knowledge and the ability to challenge the status quo of the field of student affairs. As we continue to go through this pandemic, I want to encourage you to not be discouraged, for you will be the leaders that are needed to enter our profession and continue to speak up for the decolonization of the profession and the American higher education system to ensure that it is more welcoming for marginalized and underrepresented students to matriculate to and through our institutions to become the leaders of tomorrow. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of this pandemic, I want you to focus on the positive. For you represent the class that will teach us how to embrace having difficult conversations around the safety and security of our workplace. Social distancing has taught us the importance of being aware of how our own actions and inability to act can have a negative impact on others within our communities. The importance of knowing that it is not selfish to put yourself and your family first so that you can be a better you when you arrive in our own spaces. What does it mean to have to not work in a field where we are constantly putting our students and our institutions first at the detriment of our own beings? As I have said in other speeches before, it's not about work-life balance, but it is about work-life separation. As you enter this workforce, I encourage you to say yes to the things that will bring you joy, benefit your students, others in our community, and help you to move forward in our profession. I encourage you to say no to the things that will make you exhausted and instead work with your teams to find alternative ways that will assist everyone to move forward in a healthy manner, understanding that while there are times when we are busy, there are also times when we can look at alternative mediums, and this has been further sought out through the lessons we are currently learning. I encourage you to look at how you continue to learn and teach others around you about access, equality, and social justice in a way that we can move forward towards liberation in our field. I encourage you to ask the hard questions of your colleagues, to assist them in defining why certain decisions may impact certain demographics of our students in a way that is unequal, so that we can ensure that we are living up to the mission and vision of our various institutions, divisions, and departments. I encourage you to be the leaders that I know exists within all of you, to get back to the leaders who are coming behind you in your program and in the field, and most importantly, to represent Southern Illinois University Edwardsville, the Cougar Pride, and this program to the highest ability in every aspect of your work. Congratulations, Class of 2020, for you are the clear vision that is needed for us to move forward.
Hello, Cspa class of 2020. Dr. Waple here from the friendly confines of my office in this weird and strange pandemic time. I am just so proud of each of you. It's been a joy getting to know you all from the first time that we met at orientation 2 years ago to having you in class. Providing mentorship and advice to many of you and reference calls as well. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And I will also offer that if you ever need professional advice or a reference check, or for me to talk to a future employer, please feel free to reach out to me at any time. You know, this field of student affairs is a lifetime commitment, and I will always be here for you to provide you with guidance and advice as needed. An own personal story is that I've mentioned to all of you that I have many mentors across the land, and I only talk to them once in a great while, but it's usually about something major. So please know that I am here whenever you need me to be there for you. So as you graduate, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of advice. Actually, this is on my door. Kind of seems appropriate for where we are now. So I'm going to read this to you. You either get bitter or you get better. It's that simple. You either take what has been dealt to you and allow it to make you a better person, or you allow it to tear you down. The choice does not belong to fate. It belongs to you. So basically, take your life, take your career, make the best of it, deal with what comes your way, and make the best decisions possible. I wish I could be there with you to hood you and shake your hand and fist bump and do all those things that we typically do, but I can't. So I hope that you all are finding your way in your career and wish you the best of luck in the future. Thank you. God bless and take care.
Live 5, Cohort 5, you are done. You are graduated. I am proud of all of you. You have held yourself with such grace through this hard time as you graduate. I am proud of you. I'm proud to call you alumni of our Cspa program. I am proud to call you an SA Pro and a colleague. I will miss all of you. I will miss all of your APA errors. I will miss reading your papers. I will miss your passion. I will miss what I think is one of our most actively engaged vocal cohorts to date. And you set a much higher standard for our program. And I'm excited to watch what you guys do. If you're cohort 5 and this is 5 years from now, I know that you will be just as strong and just as caring and passionate for students. And I know you will miss me. I hope you do. I hope you will miss your APA errors and my marking up all of your papers. You will miss my terrible jokes that you didn't laugh at. You will miss all of my obscure 90s hip hop that you probably also didn't get. But I hope you have fond memories for our program. I hope you have fond memories of being a master's student and that you are ready to work full time and you are ready to change higher education. I am proud of you. Well done. We are complete, and I wish I was there to hood all of you, but I know that I will see you again. Thank you, guys.
Oh, your life now, you couldn't be mad about it. You've been sitting, oh, you couldn't be sad about it. And it's been all this time, and you haven't lived without it. You are shining, it seems though that your life you find it. No, but you'll never see the rain. No,
institute having reported to having to having vice title long arms really long thin wingspan long thin arms long one end your future same with that the report education is the fact that I definitely that from what has been two around your own lecture bound lecture a one of the city else their state development future education future development someone future who should hand button uh I will check that I you lose you lose I bring you lose remember just have for people five into your degree to the team owner want to be paying for resale for that it to be a joke probably from a joke want to be look probably the third the same that value looking to trying to figure out things the trying to waiting it's the trying to few things trying to always live trying to hurt thing and with the chip it's not work chip it's not no chip not trying to chip trying to about those chip people are gonna chip for yes be chip with me chip ask for them be in those steps be would be problems people don't listen to all things that got a losing side you want to all want to think the side you want to man ever give are they like a dude if they're really it, it, I thank for putting for what you for the future. Read, learned by white by white the world. Things future the society. I don't say excited opportunities. Don't say opportunity you they feel this it won't it'll affect your get it. We're gonna get opportunity to get information of two.
Class of 2020, congratulations. I'm honored to be among the first to congratulate you on this momentous achievement. You all hold a very special place in my heart as you are the first class that I've started and finished in our Cspa program. So I'm very grateful to have shared the past 2 years with you, learning and growing as a faculty member and just getting to know you all. You are such a special group, and there is so much power and potential in your cohort. I cannot wait to see what you all do. I forgot my regalia in my office, so you get the fun, festive party hat because this is a celebration of you and the work that you've done over the past few years. So I won't belabor you with a long speech. I do have a couple of things that I want to share with you as you move into the next phase of your career. And it's three things. I know this year has been tough, to say the least, and there has been a lot of disappointment and a lot of things that haven't gone as you anticipated. But I want to encourage you with the words of Dr. Martin Luther King that reminds us that while disappointment may be finite, our hope must be infinite. So in this dark time, I'm going to encourage you to hold on to the infinite hope when we will be able to gather together again to celebrate this achievement, when you will be able to hug friends and family members and honor all of the hard work that you've put in over the past 2 years. And know that I am here with you in spirit and celebrating again this momentous achievement. So I want to leave you all, excuse me, with a couple of words of encouragement as you transition into the next phase of your career. It's three things. The first is that you are not an imposter, you are impressive. As you move into the workplace, or even as you continue in the job search process, imposter syndrome and feelings of not being adequate will inevitably rise up in you. When those feelings begin to rise up, remember that you are impressive. You wrote a master's thesis. You spent over 100 hours in practicum learning from other sites. You worked an assistantship. You are where you are supposed to be. You are not an imposter, but you are impressive. And I want you to remember that. Second is equally important that you know yourself and that you know your worth. As you start in your professional career, there will be a lot of folks that will try to tell you who you are and who you're supposed to be, and they will try to tell you what your worth is. Remember that no one can define that for you, that you are the person that is able to know who you are and what your worth is. Don't allow anyone to dictate who you are and what your worth is outside of your consent. You are excellent. Remember, you are impressive. So hold on to that. The third piece of advice slash encouragement is really difficult in this moment. Um, but I want you all to care for yourself and then care for others. The most important thing that we can do as human beings is to take care of ourselves and to be concerned about other folks in the world. So as you leave this place, stay in contact with the folks that you've built relationships with. Please stay in contact with me. I want to know the wonderful things that you're achieving, and I want to continue to be a part of your story in ways that benefit and help you. Um, we are so excited for what you have accomplished and what you will accomplish. So again, the three pieces of encouragement for me is that you should care for yourself and then care for others. Know yourself, know your worth, and most importantly, remember that you are not an imposter. You are impressive. Class of 2010, go out in the world and make a difference, and know that we are excited and we are cheering you on. Congratulations.